Take it down. Anyway.
Exactly.
You guys, welcome to the Hey Frase Podcast. It is Monday morning. We are live all across the board. Hi to everybody on Twitch. Hi to everybody on Periscope. Everybody on YouTube. Everybody here on Facebook. We are your hosts. I'm Sarah Fraser, along with the fabulous Andrea Lopez comedy, AJ.
Good morning, Sarah. I love to see your shining face. Your bangs give me life every time. Every damn day.
I am loving this, although I feel like Charlize Theron in that movie where she murdered all the guys.
Kill Bill.
No, she played, oh my God, you guys, how am I am losing my mind.
Oh wait, that's Uma Thurman, but you know she also has,
Okay, she plays the lesbian on the run. She's a trucker and a murderer. I swear to God. What? Okay, you guys watching, you'll know this. Charlize Theron, she won an Oscar for it. She totally transformed into this killer lesbian who ran across the country in a Mack truck. I am feeling like today, get me in a Mack truck. And you know what? I mean, I am just Thelma and Louising it.
Thelma and Louise. Okay, but give me this. You look like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill too, okay?
Oh, you think? Monster! Okay, AJ, have you ever seen the movie Monster? Charlize Theron is transformed into this killer lesbian who heads across the country in a Mack truck and kills all these men. Guys, I feel like...
So that's the energy you're trying to bring today. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, Sarah, this is you. Okay, at least I gave you more glamorized shot of Uma Thurman.
You guys, this is what I look like every morning when I wake up. I swear to God, they're greased back, they're slicked back, and I'm just like, what do you want? Anyway.
Good morning, gremlins. Oh my God.
Thank you, Sarah. Monster was such a great movie. Oh my God. Anyway, AJ, first of all, we have to talk about your eye. I feel like you have a black eye.
It's because I do. Okay.
What happened? Did you get drunk off White Claws and then fell off a porch? Like, what happened?
Do you want the story or should we save it for tomorrow? Or do we want the full exclusive today or what? What's happening?
No, give us just a little abbreviation because in this light, I think it's very hard to see that you have a black eye, but you do. Oh, damn.
Yes. Okay. And I almost look like a $1 million baby when you fight and you get the cuts. I have a cut right at the in the seam, in the sensitive part. Yes. Okay. I'll just give you a brief little quick story. I drank mojitos, vodka sodas, and seltzers. I hit a wall, but I'll give you full details. How did I hit a wall? What was I doing Yes, all of that.
God, girl, I live for your energy. You and Schmid, you guys beat COVID by a hair. Okay, these two they've had 18 tests. They've been quarantined because she thought he had COVID. They beat COVID. They end up getting in a car, head to New York. They get hammered all weekend and then hit a wall. Full story tomorrow because on Tuesdays we give our personal recaps.
That's right.
Today, though, we have a ton of pop culture to get to. Ellen is reportedly out. We'll tell you who's going to replace her. And you have thoughts, AJ, so I want to hear that. We have to discuss the guy who grew a penis on his forearm and now is waiting for it to get attached.
Which, you know what? I think he should be penis arm man. Keep it on the arm. Why do you have to go through a whole rigmarole about getting it detached and then reattached?
Why doesn't this happen to me too? Because if this happened to me, I would do a live show where I would show people the penis on the forearm. I would sell tickets to have people watch it get reattached. I mean, this story is epic. We've got that to cover. TikTok could be going away. We'll talk about TONI Braxton's vibrator facial. I recreated it just for you guys over the weekend. Let's thank our sponsors and then we'll get into all of that. We love Joe Pacetto, aka Bowtie Joe. You've probably heard us talk about Bowtie Joe over the years. He's an incredible financial advisor with over 20 years of experience that now has his own firm. You can find out more information at jp2management.com. He talks in layman terms to you. And whether you have $5,000 to invest or $500,000 to invest, he is working with Hey Frase listeners at all different points with your finances. Joe is awesome. He's been a longtime friend. I invest with him. Dan and I are meeting with him too. He is so terrific. So you want to call Joe today, jp2management.com. You will not be disappointed. He's 5 stars. Fun Nation lessons. This fall, parents, you all are thinking about, what am I going to do with my kids? Well, if you have a child from the ages of 2 to 12, Fun Nation lessons is all throughout the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and they can help your kids with online schooling all fall with Spanish classes, science, reading, so much more. So you go to their website, funnationinc.com, sign up today. You can also follow them on all of their social medias. It's Fun Nation Lessons if you're on Instagram or Twitter and you want to check them out. But their website is funnationinc.com, and they're terrific. So if you need something for this fall to occupy your kids, we all get it. They are there for you, and they're offering virtual classes all fall long. You can sign up now. Also, we hope you love our merch. Big merch drop. Guys, we wanted to do some fun things that were about empowerment and humanity. And because, obviously we are comedy and we love taking the piss out of things, but then we also enjoy, just empowerment of women and men. I mean, this show is entertaining. It's inspiring. It's crazy as hell. I'm sure you tune in and think, what the fuck is happening? So we're doing a merch line right now. HeyFrase.com. Hit the shop button. It's a Humanity Has No Brand shirt. The quality is high end. You're going to love the way this feels. It's soft like pajamas. The font is so adorable. Humanity Has No Brand stands for the fact that when issues come up, lots of times people think, oh, is this on brand for me? Is this on brand for my business? But when it's doing the right thing, humanity has no brand. And then also we have these shirts that say use your voice, and they're women holding microphones in various different colors. And so we love that one too. Head there today, purchase the merch. There's hats too, and everything is in a reasonable price point starting around $19.99, and the highest goes up to $27.99. So you can find it at HeyFrase.com and hit our shop page. So Age, let's talk about the biggest story that continues to trend. And this poor woman's now been trending, I think, for 4 days. Ellen DeGeneres, the longtime talk show host, is reportedly getting ready to step down or maybe removed. And James Corden, late night host on CBS, is the front runner to replace her. Tell me what you think about Corden. I call him Cordon Bleu, my Cordon Bleu.
I love him, and it's very rare that you see somebody who's a triple threat. He can host, he can sing, he can dance. He is a triple threat talent all around. I think if there's anybody, before all of this happened and with Ellen DeGeneres under fire, James Corden was already supposed to be her predecessor.
Oh, he was?
The predecessor. They always had just said that he's got the talent. He's the same sort of look and vibe, happy-go-lucky. Everything's very fluffy and happy, and carpool karaoke. He's got the bits. It's great.
He's fluffy. He's happy.
He's so fluffy. He's happy. Carpool karaoke's coming on. Sarah, sing me one of your favorite songs. Like James Corden.
My favorite one was when he had Celine Dion and they drove around Las Vegas and she did
Jesus Christ.
She did Baby Shark and she beat her chest. She was like, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. And James is like, all right, okay. Baby Shark. He's like trying to go along with it. I think this is great. I think Ellen should have been gone a long time ago. I don't think she's ever been, well, not ever, but I don't think she's held accountable as other people who have been canceled before her.
Well, okay, but Ellen's not being accused of any, well, actually there is some racial discrimination that is being alleged, but there's a lot of sexual misconduct that's being alleged. And, I will say this, and I think I've told this story on the show many times, but I know somebody that actually worked for Ellen for a very long time and always said that Ellen is one of the most insecure, egotistical human beings ever. And that the stories that are coming out about not being able to look Ellen in the eye were exactly what she was like 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Yeah, this person worked for her like right out of college,
right.
Helped manage her, with her management team and always said it's true. So it's interesting that it's coming out now because I have always heard that about Ellen. But don't you feel like, I was saying this to you, I feel like this is why I want this show to be like multifaceted, because she's had this persona of being the queen of nice. And then come to find out, she's a nightmare.
She is a nightmare to deal with, the worst boss, blind eye to everything, all the mishappenings at her office. It's on top of being a bitch, excuse my language, she also turned a blind eye to all of this horrendous things going on around the office What else? What is there a reason to keep her? She's already had. Is it because of money? It's like the cash cow. And I'm not going to bring up anything, but you dealt with somebody who was kept in at their job because of how much money they would bring in. They were valuable to the network.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked for radio stations where they'll keep the radio guys despite their behavior, but it's a ratings issue. It's a ratings issue because they are like at the end of the day, a lot of people say, I'm not going to watch Ellen anymore. But then they'll still watch Ellen because it's like their pattern. And it's the same with radio guys. A lot of people would be like, I'm not going to listen to him. And maybe his ratings dropped a little, but it wasn't like so bad that they were going to get rid of him. So, I mean, the question is, can James Corden come into that spot and hold the same amount of ratings or more that she does? And I mean, I think he can for sure.
I think he can. He's got enough bits and segments that everybody loves. He's already got a huge fan base, both in Europe and here. I feel like people will still watch him. I love James. I think he's one of my favorite late night guys.
I do too. I mean, he's certainly really funny, and Carpool Karaoke has been his mainstay that's come up. Jessica says, I've read many times that staff couldn't make eye contact with her. And now you even have major celebrities like Brad Garrett coming out. I think even Scooter Braun came out. They're talking about the terrible experiences they had going on the Ellen show. You're like, you treated Scooter Braun?
Scooter Braun?
You treated Scoot like that?
Right. Now, Alexandra brings up a good point. Oh, you had it up?
We can't forget what she's done for the LGBTQ community, though. I think it's weird how fast they want to cancel her. Look, well, you can't be surprised at how fast, because we're in cancel culture. Everybody is canceled. Everybody wants you canceled. The minute you have any success, you're canceled. That's just the way the business works. And people love a teardown story and then a rebuild. I think with Ellen, personally, I think she's been in the business a very long time. I don't know how many years now her show has been going, but I think everybody has a life cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I think hers is coming to an end. That's just basically it for me.
Making $50 million a year. That was her contract. What do you think she would do after that, though? So you say that the era's over, but where could she go from here? Could she still have another show? Could she go into radio? Could she?
Well, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I'm going to say maybe 2 years ago, she did an interview with the New York Times where she said that basically she wants to do stand-up again. And she herself said, I'm tired of being nice. That like, I'm tired of being nice to the audience.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
So I think if I were her, maybe she's a bitch. Like you said, maybe she's a real bitch in real life. What do you have to lose? People are going to pay to go see her. Go do the stand-up show you want to do. You're already worth $150 million. Go do it.
Go do what you actually enjoy. Yeah.
Go do the DC Improv, and do the show you want to do. I do think now they're saying because there's rumor that James wants the job and James the front runner, that Ellen wants to come back. But I think this is probably not good news that there's an investigation underway.
Multiple. Yeah. Right. Because, well, first off, she's already been said that she is a horrendous boss. Can't look her in the eye. Now all of this misconduct within the office. I don't know, but she has so many good people and side people like Sir Twitch-a-Lot, the dancer. Are they going to go and be a part of James Corden's show, or what's going to happen?
Oh, and who's that dude that became famous on YouTube for eating watching and evaluating the food?
I follow him too.
Yeah, yes. Me too, right? She hired him for a long time. Oh my God, that dude, he can be on our show. Hey man, come on over and review some noodles. We're ready for you.
Okay, well, he's going to expect way more than I do, Sarah.
Okay, pass. Anyway, weigh in what you think on Ellen. I want to get to really quickly because people really hate on me for this, but I felt strongly about this from day one, and I'm just going to say, yeah, girl is right. Britney Spears' dad came out over the weekend saying that the Free Britney movement is a conspiracy, that they do not want fans like the Free Britney fans. And he says, and do you know they've sued 3 people and 1 who have started Free Britney campaigns that have turned out to be false. Yes. Jamie Spears and her managers have sued 3 individuals who started websites on conspiracy theories on Britney Spears.
Do you ever go to Jamie Lynn's, her little baby sister, right? That's the one you're talking about. Yes. On her Instagram, she's constantly trying to defend Britney. She's like, my sister is fine.
Well, I'm talking about the dad, Jamie Spears. So
Jamie Spears. Okay.
Yeah, Jamie Spears came out and said that there is no conspiracy. They're tired of it, that people need to stop looking at her fucking Instagram. And if she wears pink 2 days in a row, they feel like she's being held hostage in a basement. He says it's not true. They don't want those fans anymore. And they're taking legal action against people that perpetuate the conspiracy.
Well, get ready because it's a army. And you know what? They all hate us because Sarah said Free Britney is fake. And now everybody's like, I hate you guys.
And you know, I'm now banned on TikTok. Like I'm shadow banned on TikTok because people get so mad at me. So all these kids have reported me as doing videos on severe porn. So now I can't even go live on TikTok. God damn you. Yes, they have.
You're considered a serious threat to children. I'm so surprised that children are even aware of this whole Britney scandal because she was so big when it has to be 25-year-olds that are fighting for the Free Britney movement because it can't be little kids.
Well, it's people of all ages, but I think, 13-year-olds on TikTok want to be a part of some community. So they're on the Free Britney bandwagon. And yes, your live stream is violated. You are permanently banned from live on TikTok for serious pornography. It's like, okay, hello. Are you kidding?
Well, you recently just posted Toni Braxton's vibrator video. And I told you, well, that's really going to get you put down.
I actually just pulled it from TikTok because I'm always
You pulled it? Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, you guys can weigh in, but they say, Jamie Spears says it's gotten out of control. The families receive death threats. They're over it, that no matter what he says, Britney says, the sister says, people believe that she's being held hostage and drugged, and it's not true.
When they say wear yellow, like you said, like she wears 2 pink shirts in a row, and people say, if you wear yellow in tomorrow's video and we'll know that you're being held captive. So she wears a yellow prairie top, and everyone's like, oh my God, she's showing us a sign. Okay, do you really think that you, Joe Schmo, who lives in your mom's basement, is going to be able to save Britney if there's something happening to her?
I also find it ironic that, they had a recent court date for the conservatorship. And I think 5 people, all these people were online that they're Free Britney. And then only 5 people showed up to protest.
Where the hell are they? I love Britney Spears so much, you guys. I was obsessed with her. I had all of her posters all over my room. But I am not going to spend my days trying to spew all of these things. And now conspiracy theories are running rampant all over the place because we're all in quarantine and just looking for content.
Sarah says she's definitely not right mentally, and I think she needs help. So, I mean, look, I think my overall theory about this is she is not mentally okay. And I think that people believe this conspiracy because people do not want to believe that she is now incapable of being mentally on and financially on her own. And I think the truth is probably all kinds of stuff we don't know, that she really mentally, probably like Michael Jackson, never went beyond a certain age. And then she has obviously bipolar disorder. So she's not capable of ever really handling things herself.
Yeah. And when I read her captions, do you think somebody runs her social media, or is it truly her?
I think it's her. Don't you think? Because it's things like prayer. I get through with prayer. And then that's it. Just ...
It is a lot of roses and emojis, prayers. Good words of encouragement. Yeah, I think it's her. Who else would allow her to post? That's why we say there's no way she has a social media team, because who's going to be posting those videos?
I know. Anyway, so Jamie Spears says that they are taking legal action against people that start websites and perpetuate the conspiracy. Yeah, it's not true. Unfortunately, she is mentally ill, and I don't know if you ever get cured from that.
Oh, you definitely can. I think with the right type of therapy, and she just has to constantly go. But yeah, like you said, she never grew up to a certain age, right? She stayed, as soon as she hit probably mass stardom and fame, I think she stayed at that age to mentally be able to handle it.
Oh, I'm with you. I mean, I don't feel like unless you grew up as a child star, how would you ever know what it's like? I mean, that kid has been in Hollywood since 8 years old when she started working for Disney.
Yes.
I mean, and then to be a mega star for 25 years or however long she's been, I mean, talk about that would fuck you up.
I should know, as I was a young star.
Yes. I mean, honestly, that's why I think I'm excited to be famous when I'm older, because then it's just like, oh, great. You know, even if you want to rage and go nuts, I mean, mentally and physically, your body's done at like 8:30.
Yeah, you
like,
can't.
Well, got to go to bed. All right, I want to hit like a lightning round of stories, and then we'll get into the guy who's growing a penis on his forearm and what's next for him. Toni Braxton did a vibrator facial. Okay, and I recreated one for her. But here's my thing. When you saw this video of Toni Braxton giving herself with a facial, has the girl never seen a jade roller for $29.99? You know?
Yes. Has she never seen an ice roller? Has she never realized anything else? But I think Toni is resourceful, and she just doesn't want to buy all that junk. You know, you can fill your drawers with all this extra stuff, which guess what? Your girl purchases all of them. Okay, I've got like 5 jade rollers. Why? I don't know. Because I'm a hoarder. Toni Braxton's like, why do I need a jade roller when I can just use my vibrator? Does the same shit.
So she ends up putting this vibrator all over her under eyes.
To depuff. Who do I think of? You, Sarah, immediately.
So I did one over the weekend. I'm going to put it on my Instagram later today, but here it is.
Skincare routine with my vibrator. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Sarah, do you use that? And I do, actually. Yeah, because to me, the measure of a great product is that you can do a lot of things with it. Like I put this in the freezer sometimes. I put this under my pillow. Oh, I like this guy too. This is my mini vibe. I usually do this for all the little crow's feet on my mouth. Works great. Then I name my bangs Shelly. And I say to Shelly every morning, okay, Shelly, don't go gray on me today. Okay, this looks great. My makeup is going on so well when I vibrate my skin. Okay, then I like to add a hoop. I throw these crazy hoops out, and I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Anyway, I just ripped off her video totally. I'll repost it on Instagram.
Oh my God, that's so great. That is so great. Here she is. I love that she did no makeup, totally natural, all natural, bare face.
Girl, I just don't know why you wouldn't buy a jade roller. Like when she whipped out that vibrator, she's like, don't worry, I don't use it. I'm like, why not? Like I would just use it.
Oh, I'm pissed that she doesn't actually use it. I thought it was a multi-use vibrator. Yeah, for both down there in your nethers and up top.
Just wash it off with some soap and water and then throw it in the freezer. Like, I mean.
Well, you know what the thing about a jade roller is? It doesn't vibrate. So I think that like vibrating motion really does help the depuffing.
Okay, got it.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it worked for me, right? I mean, look at this.
You look fantastic. That's what does the trick. But you know what you could start doing is just using Dan's semen as well as one of like a tightener.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't there that chick that was drinking semen facials or drinking semen to ward off COVID?
Semen smoothies. Yeah. Of her long distance boyfriend. Yeah. And I was wondering, well, Sarah, you are making smoothies every morning. Why not just dump a little bit of but you know what? You guys are trying to get pregnant and Schman, he needs all of the semen to be going through a different hole. Yeah.
That's right, Schman. Different hole. Okay, rundown really quick. Have you watched Black is King yet on Disney Plus?
Okay, I need to look. I'm broke as F right now. I don't have Disney Plus. Can I use someone's password for it? I've got Netflix and I've got Hulu, and that's it.
I'll give you mine. I started it. It's amazing. Well, I mean, I haven't watched the whole thing, but shout out to Beyonce, who is just such a creative artist. She's amazing.
Incredible. What did you like? Well, how long is it? Let me ask first.
I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes on Disney Plus. And it's the visual album. So it's the songs and it's shot all over the world in different places. And I believe it's like a, obviously it, you know, it's celebrating Black, you know, culture. And then also like, it's a play on Lion King, I think, like an extension of Lion King in real life. So anyway, there's a lot of meaning. I think you have to watch it like multiple times, you know, it's like a real,
every time you get something new out of it.
Absolutely. And then
I'm excited to see all of the costumes.
Oh, me too. I mean, she looks amazing. Then over the weekend, this guy has been getting a ton of attention for growing a penis on his forearm. And now he is waiting for that penis that's been removed for his forearm to be put on his body after having his dick fall off when he got some sort of blood infection. Did you read this story? It's bananas.
Yes. I immediately thought he should just keep it on his arm. It should just be a fun party trick. No need to move it anywhere else. The other,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Well, I just think that if this was to happen to you, yeah, you would be loving it and you would just treat it as though it's like another extension. It's like right here, just flopping it around.
So this guy, he literally, his dick at one point a couple years ago turns black, falls off. They decide? They go in, they go, oh, we can roll it up in a nub like a tiny sausage.
Yes. It goes, I went to the hospital and they said the best they could do for me was to roll the remaining stump up like a little sausage roll. It was really heartbreaking. He's English.
Then a team of doctors comes in and goes, actually, we're doing this experimental, regrowth process where we feel that we can grow you a new penis on your forearm and then transplant it. So for the past year, he's been growing this penis on his forearm. He says that he would go to the pub. Everyone wanted to see the willy on his arm. And now he's waiting for it to be transplanted. But because of coronavirus and a bunch of other things, he hasn't been able to have it put on yet. Can you imagine?
So is it just continuously growing? Because I know it said he got an extra 2 inches larger than his original penis.
Okay, great question, right? Like, and how does it, I mean, I have so many questions. Like, we need to have a doctor on that is now growing human parts off of like pigs and other humans. Because I agree with you. How long does it take? And is it just like a tumor that's growing on your arm and every couple of days it's getting bigger? I mean, I need to know.
Yes. And can it get hard or do they have to connect it all the things down there? It says he'll be able to pee out of it once it's eventually connected down there.
Amazing question. I don't know. Can they actually make it fully functional? I know he said that he will be able to have sex, which he hasn't been able to have like proper sex with his wife in years. So, but I don't know how they do that. I mean, is it like mechanical as well? I don't know. How this works.
You know who's the real MVP? His wife. In sickness and in health, she stuck around.
Can you imagine if Schmiggy and Schman had no dicks? What would we be doing?
Well, you know me. It's like, I've got to work hard to get anything feeling, it like takes a while, right? So if you just lost that, I'd be like, oh, well, okay, I don't have to do it as often.
You're working on your O.
Working on the O, yeah. So the real MVP is this guy's wife for sticking around. It says he became a drunk for 2 years and didn't go outside. She stayed with him.
She stayed with him. Can you imagine? I mean, I'd become an alcoholic too. Your penis literally falls off. You think there's no hope. Then they go to you, hey, no worries, fella. You got to grow a willy on your forearm. And then, oh, sorry, COVID hit. So we can't get the transplant team all together. What? You're thinking, how much longer?
Much longer?
Maybe God doesn't want you to have a dick. Did you think about that? Like maybe
after all this, I'd start to wonder. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe, I'm not supposed to have one. Apparently, he went to the dick doctor. Like, there's a special dick doctor in his parts, and he went to him, and he's like, we can grow you a willy on your forearm.
Alexandra said. So he jacks his arm off. Great question.
You've got to get it on your offhand, right? Because then you're just using your hand, like it's got to be on your left arm because I'm a righty,
Thank God I'm working from home to really listen to all of this. LMAO. He says I never get to watch live and got done with a meeting early. And of course I start watching and there's a penis arm. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Sarah Fraser show, actually. Y'all know I get dragged into this.
Oh, these are my favorite stories. Like that, he's my dream guest. Like, but when he had the dick on his forearm, because I have asked people to search the internet for pictures of unblurred, like I want to see what it looks like, but so far no one's been able to find them. So if you're a web sleuth and you can get a hold of this guy, I want to see the photos without it being blurred.
I know, because I want to see what it actually looks like. There's no way they can recreate the head of the penis. Like that's impossible. It's just got to be a long thing, of veins and cells. I really don't know.
I bet these people are I bet they take a little extra skin from somewhere, make like a hood, like they're doing the whole thing. Like I bet it's amazing. Isn't modern science amazing?
Yeah, but my mom has glaucoma and we can't get new eyes for her. It's like, what is happening? We're making dicks, but we can't get eyes? It's so frustrating.
That's actually a good point. Where is the glaucoma research at this point?
Well, clearly, it's not being put money towards. It's
on the back burner, for God's sake.
On the back burner. People got to have sex first. But my mom can't see.
Oh my God. Anyway, guys, we love you so much. We have to, AJ, I recently, I'll leave it with this and maybe we'll talk about this on tomorrow's show. I recently checked in on our iTunes reviews and
God,
there's some really sweet 5-star ones and there's some really interesting 1-star ones. So maybe we'll have to read those. You guys, we absolutely love you. Head to iTunes today, search Hey Frase Podcast, hit 5 stars. Tell us what you love about the show. We'll be back tomorrow with all personal updates on us. Bye, you guys. We love you so much. Thanks for listening and sharing.